It is Thursday, December 23rd of 2021. Happy Christmas Eve. Today on Guy's Daily Drive. Bam! And good morning and welcome to Guy's Daily Drive. Ooh, I just saw, that's weird. I just saw a Kia Soul that looks exactly like mine going in the opposite direction. And I have an unusual Kia Soul. Oh, you couldn't have just moved over into the lane. Sorry. Somebody is doing stupid things. Idiot. Wow. See, this is, I talk about this all the time. Driving is job one. No matter what I'm doing in relation to Guy's Daily Drive. And it's why I sometimes get flummoxed while I'm recording. Is because while I am talking about whatever subject it is I happen to be talking about, I am still concentrating on driving this car. Now, what I was trying to say, I just saw a Kia Soul that looked exactly like mine go by in the opposite direction. And it's an unusual, my Kia Soul is an unusual car because it's the two-tone. It's like midnight blue with a white top, and the mirrors have little white things on them. It's got leather seats. It's got the navigation system radio, which was their top of the line. It's got the better sound system. This car is basically, it's a plus. It's a Kia Soul Plus, but it's basically an Exclaim, which it was for 2016, their highest rated model, without the name. So it probably doesn't have some of the exterior things that car had. I don't know. This is a really, really well laid out Kia Soul. Much better than other Kia Soul Pluses that I have seen online and that I test drove when I was looking for one. I almost bought a different one, but I told the story on that, how the salesman basically sold the car out from under me while I was on my way to go buy it. And I did not buy a car from them. And I will never buy a car from them. That's how that works. You get one chance to screw me, and then you don't get to screw me again. I just kind of say, nope, we're done. And so I am done with that dealership. But that, none of that is what I wanted to talk about. And since this is my last show before Christmas, I should probably talk about happier, more festive things. So, I am on my way to work today. But they're going to release us early. They're going to let us go early. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do. Just go home. I'll probably edit this and get this out early. But I have some last minute gifts that I have to wrap. All my Christmas cards are done, thank God. And they're starting to arrive because I received a message from one of the people that I sent it to saying that they got it, and the reason why they don't send out Christmas cards, and it's like, doesn't matter. If you base who you send Christmas cards to on whether or not you got a Christmas card from them, then you're kind of missing the point of Christmas cards. Now, the only time I don't send a card to someone that I have sent to in the past is if they've passed away, or I cannot verify their address. If I can't verify that they still live in the same place I sent it to last time, then yeah, I don't send one, because it's kind of like, why would I? I don't even know if you're going to get the damn card. And it was really bare bones. You know, it was just a card with a little drawing that I did of Tracey and me and the 2 cats. Though if I had waited a few days, the drawing would have been much more complicated, because we have 3 little additions to the house. Tracey and I went to, I think I talked about it, we went to a Christmas party on Saturday. And on our way home, we had to stop to pick up some cat litter. And so we go to the local pet store, and we walk in, and the first thing Tracey does, she veers right over to the small animal section, and they had guinea pigs. They were cute. They had, of course, they have separate cages for the male and the female guinea pigs, because otherwise you end up with lots of guinea pigs. So there was a cage for the male pigs that had 3 unusually colored ones. They were like dark brown and kind of a chocolate brown with some black spots on them, but they weren't like your usual white and brown guinea pigs. They had almost no white hair on them at all. So, but then over on the girls' side, they had 3 very young guinea pigs. And one of them, oh come on, one of them had completely floofed out hair. I mean, just hair going in all different directions. It was really super cute. But of course, as soon as you show them any attention, they start freaking out and running all over the place, because their cage is relatively small. But Tracey was definitely all, goo-goo-eyed at him. And I had a feeling that before too much longer, now we were going to wait until after Christmas, but once she saw those guinea pigs, it was like, okay, that's not going to happen. We're going to end up with guinea pigs before Christmas. And so we did. We have 3 very, very young, probably 3 to 4 month old girl guinea pigs. And, the weird thing is, over the years that we've had guinea pigs, and this goes back 20 years, the kids were really young. It kind of started when they were in elementary school, and one of their classrooms had guinea pigs. And each kid would have, their weekend, if their parents agreed, to take care of the guinea pig. And that's how it all kind of started. The first 2 guinea pigs we had were named by Guy and Peter, and they called them Godzilla and T-Rex. So it was definitely after 2000, so almost 20 years. So we have these 3 guinea pigs. Tracey hasn't really named them yet. One of them, the big floofy one, has a tentative name. God, I'm just hitting every single light of Sonic, because the way her hair sticks up everywhere, it kind of reminds us of Sonic the Hedgehog. So that's her. It's probably going to end up being her regular name is going to be Sonic. I don't know what they're going to call the other 2, but they're all really super cute, and they still get, well, guinea pigs on the whole are super nervous anyway. So you go near them, they start running all over the place. Mostly depends on their personality and how used they are to being around people. But I mean, we literally just got these yesterday, so they're still in freak out mode, getting used to, and they're in a bigger environment. The cage that we have is probably 3 times the size or more of the cage, not the cage, but the enclosure that they were in at the pet store. So they're in a pretty big spot, and they have platforms that they can run up and down, and I think it's going to be a good life for them. We take very, very good care of our pets and the animals that we have in our care. So that's the guinea pig update. Now tomorrow we're going to Peter's significant other's mother's house for dinner, and that's going to be a huge meal. And then Christmas Day we're hosting. We're going to have Christmas dinner at our house. But Guy and Ashley went bowling with me yesterday, and it was so weird. We got out there. Now, neither one of them were bowlers, and Ashley was talking, I don't think I'll even break 100. And then she gets this ball. It was a really super light ball, like 10 pounds. And her first ball was like just a mess, and the second one she hit a couple pins. But then by the next frame, she got 3 strikes in a row. So she ended up, and just was nailing the pins, just going nuts on them. She ended up with a score of 164 and was like in 2nd or 3rd place of all scores. Certainly beat me. I bowled for crap last night. And Guy was using my old straight ball, and was throwing it really hard, but just no control. He was all over the lanes. But we had a really good time. I was just so surprised that Ashley was just knocking him down the way she did. It was really funny. And everybody was accusing me of bringing in a ringer. The only other weird thing, now my bowling name is Bigfoot, because I have a size 16 foot. It's a big foot. But the way it works in our little group, if you manage to score a 235 or better, you can rename someone. And what basically happened, 2 weeks ago, one of our members bowled like a 260 something, and he's decided he's renaming me. And the name he gave me from Bigfoot, and I'm not particularly happy about this, is Camel Toe. So my new bowling name, which goes up on a screen, and anytime I throw a strike or a spare, it's up there right on the big screen, is Camel Toe. Yeah. So now my goal is to bowl a 235, which I don't know how long that will take me, so that I can change my name to something else. And I don't even care what it is. I do not want to use that name for any length of time, but I may not have any choice. Anyway, that's it. That's the Christmas food dinner guinea pig update. That's what we got for today. So, if you would like to help me pay for all of this quality content that you've been receiving, patreon.com/MacParrot, coffee, ko-fi.com/MacParrot, or PayPal at paypal.me/MacParrot. If you want to get a hold of me, I'm Guy at mymac.com, or podcast at vertshark.com. vertshark.com